attending today, and I thank you for the opportunity to speak to you in these 5 minutes. I'm going to use them very well in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So I'm going to just give a word of encouragement that I'm going to share with you, with my fellow students. I'm going to just read one portion of scripture, then I speak about it in the minutes I have. It's in the book of Luke chapter 1 verse 37. If you have your Bible, you can open and read together. The book of Luke chapter 1 verse 37. It says, "For with God nothing will be impossible." Have we all reached there? If you read there, you can go on to reach all there. We are in the book of Luke chapter 1 verse 37. It says, "For with God nothing will be impossible." I'm going to, based on that portion of scripture, to speak something to you. And the Bible said, "For with God nothing will be impossible." So we are entering a moment or a time of exams. One thing the devil uses in this moment is called fear. It's called fear. Wherever you feel fear in your heart, for you to enter exams, fear is a sign that you have already failed. So I'm encouraging that with God, nothing will be impossible. I know most of us read books. I know most of us revise, make research. But regardless of how you read and make research, without God in your studies, it will not be possible for you to pass. So let us put all our trust in God as we are doing our exams. Number one thing that I want to discourage in your heart is called fear. Because fear is a sign that you have failed before you enter. Fear is a sign that you have failed before you enter your exams. Number one. Number two, what I want to talk to you is that according to this verse, number two is to put your trust in God. Whatsoever you're going to go through, you're going to find challenges. You're going to be in school, the next day you'll be out of school. So this is a journey that is continuous. And one of the most important things I want to encourage to every one of us here is to put our trust in God. And number three is to always be consistent in whatever we do. Always be consistent in whatsoever you do in life. This institution is teaching us something, and it's preparing us to be the better people tomorrow. So whatsoever you do, you need to be or to carry what you call consistency in your life. You need to be consistent. If it's reading books, you need to be consistent. If it is discipline, you need to be consistent. If it is revising books, you need to be consistent. Because consistency, it will always bring what you call faith in your life. You'll always get the boldness and the faith to believe in yourself that I can make it. So in the minutes I have, again I want to share what you call to be disciplined in life. Discipline is the number one qualification in every area of your life you will go. Even at some workplaces, they can disqualify your qualifications and they take the discipline, most especially in interviews. Let me give an example. One day at Makerere University, they called people for interviews, and many people came with their qualification, with their academic qualifications. They came for the interview, like here we are. There were many. And they told them, pull out your Ankies. And only one person had the Anki and put it on the table. And he was qualified for the job. What am I trying to mean? That regardless even of our knowledge and skills and research, without discipline, there are areas you will not be able to access in life. There are areas you won't be able to access. It will be workplaces, it can be an opportunity, it can be anywhere. But discipline is number one key to help us access some areas in life, even though we are academically qualified. But discipline will be number one of it to help us access some things in life. Another thing I want to talk about is to be always humble before God and before everyone and being associative. In life, there is what we call being associative. God works with people and God works through people. So don't despise anybody you see. Don't despise that friend of yours you see. Be associative in life. That person you're despising today can be a point of contact of your success tomorrow. So, with God, all things are possible, but God uses people. Always be aware of that. So I want to thank you for listening to me, and I will not exceed that. May the good Lord bless you.
Amen. Hallelujah. I love that. It's so brief. Take His word. Hallelujah. We are entering into the program. I don't know where is the speaker. It's the one who's supposed to be the speaker of your day. So since he's not around, let me first step into his shoe and I invite Mr. Wasike. He's going to speak to you. Since he's a direct contact from Ubteb, he has more, a lot. Give him attention, give him your ear. He's going to give you enough you require from him. Hallelujah. Amen.
Good morning. What a given morning. But like the preacher has just shared something with us. The place of work where you're going, and maybe some of you are already working, the employer does not listen to you whether it's raining or it's shining. What they want is to report for what? For duty. And right now for me, I am moving all over Kampala, but it's raining. I cannot tell my bosses in Ubteb that it's raining. Meaning after here, I'm already running somewhere. So I would have expected, according to my list of students from Umcat, you are over 100 students, but this one is even 50, 60. And my son does that. Can this reach 26?
No.
I have, they almost reach 200 students probably this exams. Now the question is, where are the rest? Were they not communicated to? I am emphasizing this because during our briefing there, on the day of briefing here by institutions, because it is the first paper which people don't know. Briefing is the first paper. So already some people have failed in the first paper. Let me tell you for your information, AR is present. Other administrators are not yet know this. I want to assure you, take proper registration of students who have come today. They are going to come and ask you for that list. They are taking it seriously. Arrange it properly, let them sign properly, and their programs. They are going to come and ask for it. So those who have not come, I'm very sorry for you, you may get issues. Because students, when we go during security meetings and they have called some of you teaching, they have always given this excuse. Two reasons, or two or three lame excuses. One, that we were not briefed on this. The students are the ones who are late. The schools did not brief them. They are listening and you're doing your work now. That's one excuse they give. Secondly, they also give a lame excuse to my supervisors and the invigilate and the regulators we deploy. They say, they did not get us. Even your supervisors and the regulators are fake. They did not get us. But that does not warrant cheating or what. There's no excuse for that. So whether they take you or not, the concern is that you must be there so that when they catch you, you've got the security committee, you have no excuse that I was not briefed on this. That's what point number one I want to emphasize. So people who are on WhatsApp platform and you can get in touch with your friends, tell them to come and add this register. We shall pick this list later from the AR, some course of the week or next week. So if you don't, it's up to you. That's one. Number two, I know the AR and the other colleagues who are going to be here to share with you and the rest of the administrators will be present. They're going to show you about the do's and the don'ts. But as for me, I have many things I'm conducting, I'm coordinating. That's why I snap the microphone, protocol, not observe. I want to run away meeting. I want to first talk about this time factor also. Keeping what? Time when you're coming for exams. Yesterday, I was called by my supervisors from Uganda, Royal, even the coordinators, that so and so came at 9:40 and his exams were not back. I said, okay, you call on this. When we called, they said that is already they come. We can't send the exam for that one. That was the end of the story. So when you come late, that is already a serious issue, and if always 30 minutes late, you are not allowed to enter the examination room. Please take that very, very seriously. The students also, they are carefree. Don't take the national exams like you are taking the internal examinations. These are national exams, you are doing the same paper across the whole country, and policies apply across the rules and the regulations. I want you to take note of this seriously, those who are around. I've talked about this from the experiences I'm handling these exams. During the marking, there are also challenges on paper one, codes. Listen carefully, please. There are challenges on paper codes. Some students write, or candidates, they write wrong on paper codes, and their marks disappear, or they misplace your scripts. Because of the wrong paper codes, I want to ask you, kind A, please, after the briefing, come to the AR and verify your paper codes for all your subjects, whether they are 5 or 6 or 3, and up to now I know many people have that challenge. I realized it during the time of internal exams, especially about my papers. I was bombarded with phone calls. Some people are saying, you have not taught us this. How do you say for us human rights? Get me taught us on it. Oh my God, I have with my humility, but I will have also replied rudely, but I need it. So please, take note of the paper codes seriously. And I want to clarify, the paper codes under the names. You are going to, when you are writing from your answer sheets, these answer sheets like this, you must have ready your paper code and the paper name. As you write your registration number and your name. So the paper code and the name must be written also. You have to know the codes and the paper names. Now I want to clarify these people of the new curriculum and the old curriculum. And I single out my subjects in particular. Now I start with research. Research has 2 paper codes. You know must go. You are the ones who are going to say research of the old curriculum. The paper name is called the research methods. At times they say research methods and the report. It appears like that. But on the exam script you say research methods. Now what is the paper code for you? All the curriculum of research is NDJ 012. So those who are going to do research for the old curriculum, NDJ 012. Now the new curriculum is different. At the end of the old curriculum, you are going to submit research reports finally after you have done the exams. But the new curriculum, people are going to submit research proposals, but next semester, not now. So now you're going to see only the theory paper, which is EBDM 213. The paper code is EBDM 213, and the paper name is research methods and proposal writing. So when they are giving, you are going to sit on the same day. So when they are distributing, don't just pick any research paper which comes to you. Know your research. Are you second year, second semester, or second year, first semester? If you are second year, first semester, you say, I am doing research methods and proposal writing. So that they don't give you. Otherwise, you do that research method. So when you get 012, your English sounds will not have. Because that is a wrong paper code for you. That is where, that's another one. The second one is on media law. The only curriculum, you are doing 3 subjects in one. And that's why there are 3 sections, A, B, and C. The paper code is NBJ 010. That is media ethics, law, and human rights. The paper code is NDA 010. That's the only curriculum. And therefore the section A is on media ethics, section B, media law, section C, human rights. That is for the holy curriculum. That was why the contention was the other time. So Ongula, who is the member from Ongula class? Raise up your hand. The class of Ongula. That means that the rest. And Ongula, your paper code is NDA 010. And you're going to do the 3 sections. So if you have not sorted out on human rights, do so. You can contact your friends in the course and they help you. That is your paper. Then the year 1 semester 2 who are doing media ethics and media ethics and law. That one is NDJM. Is NDJM 1, 2, 3. So differentiate. The new curriculum is NDJ. Why? This NDJ stands for your courses. All the curriculum, the course was called National Diploma in Journalism. That's why it's NDJ. Now the new curriculum is National Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies. That's why you see NDJM. Are you seeing the difference now? So therefore you, the people doing media ethics and human and law, the NDJM 1, 2, 3, that's for new curriculum. You have only 2 sections, that is media ethics and media law. Get that right. Now there is year 2, semester 1. That's a group of Ubteb and the design. That's the group we are doing human rights. Are we aware of that?
Yes.
You know the people called?
For research? For human rights?
Yes. Research are finished.
For human rights?
Okay, you verify, but for you are the ones doing human rights. So please don't confuse. That is contentious. Once you do that, you confuse your results will not come. And we find challenges during marking also. You find they have part in a different level. And let me tell you, these examiners they don't care. For them, they have come to make money. And so for them, what they put them before them is what they handle and they go away. But you find a parental person, like some of us will be critical and say, hey, this is not the paper for this. You run and report. Others don't do that. They will just cross your work and they go away. Because they are not understanding the code in the subject. Please I emphasize on the paper codes. And then the other thing is about numbering your questions. Take this very serious. I'm talking about the experience. I have one to be some still handling them. Some students don't number their questions. And some examiners also don't care. They will just roll your work and they go away. Because they don't understand what you have written. Which question? They even say, maybe you help us. If for example, when the question is this, some can ask you. But those who ask, please just take the questions and then the answers. Then indicate your question in numbers you have attempted. Once you get your answer sheet, the question that you have, write it already there. If it's 1A, put 1A. So don't just answer as if you're writing an essay, as if you're writing some report or seminar paper. Please indicate your question in numbers. Properly, otherwise you see no marks. And the careless examiners will just keep ruling and they go out. And before you lose, please do that. The other thing is also answering question 1 on this page. Then you run to another page again question 1. Please be consistent. When you're answering, you're moving this page, move to this page. I will talk about these are things we experience during marking. Because of carelessness of some of you, and then your marks disappear. The ARs will elaborate more on this, but I'm just giving you important areas. These question answer sheets are also giving you, please, use them for everything, including the summaries. Don't write anything on the question paper. Don't write anything on it is part of the instructions, but I don't know whether you read the instructions. Don't write anything on the question paper. Use the answer sheet for everything. If you don't want it, don't tear it. Some students have it happen and say, this one, since I'm not handling, let me tear. If you tell, that will be a case of taking us guilty. Don't detail. Just hand over to the supervisors and the report. Don't tell anything. The other issue which is also very sensitive when this is when you are also answering the questions, don't do extra numbers. We have had cases there, and when you see some 80 questions and somebody is answering all the 80 questions, you really have that what luxury you have as far as that is. You answer all 80 questions, that shows unpreparedness. Number two, you do not read the instructions. And also some examiners, I have no time to ask all the 80 questions. They will just begin with the 5, then the 3 will not look at it. Probably the 3 could have been the ones who did it. So please read the instructions. Concentrate on the questions where you have the disadvantage. And those question papers where there are sections A and B, compulsory question is, please start with that compulsory question, or else you forget. Because the compulsory question means that if you go on out of the 5 you have answered only 4, the compulsory question is not answered, 20, you are now working at 80 marks. So 20 marks are already gone. Start with those compulsory questions. And compulsory question is, don't write essays. Don't write essay 1. Question is on section A, where they say define, state, outline, give. Don't write essays there. They will say give, just give points and you go measure. I've just been marking someone for some of you. Section A, some people are explaining the paragraph. We just say define, outline, give, state. You just do the same. But A section is B. Is where when they say you are discussing, you are explaining, you are examining, assessing, that's when you shall need the details. I think that's over. Now I come to the issue of duty. I need to tell you, why do we have to brief you? All these administrators and the directors have to be here. The directors were not even supposed to be here. Only these administrators. But it is very important this day. The question is on duty. Director, let me thank you for coming. Sometimes we have been in some security meetings where they find directors, principals. You really feel sorry for them. They fire them questions on things they don't. One day in UNED, I attended a security meeting, and one of the directors was harassed. He was almost reduced to nothing. I feel so small. Over nothing they don't want to. The problems, the mistakes come from down here, and for them they are being roasted. So thank God that the directors are even present, taking this as very serious. When you cheat, it goes back to the directors. It begins from you, it's like a chain. It will move from you, it will go to the dean, heads of department, the head director, principal director. We are all affected, directors. Please, cheating. One of the rules that has been now put in place is once you are caught in cheating, the whole semester results are nullified. This said, those who are not present today, if you are caught in cheating, tell your friend who is not present, all the results for this semester will be cancelled. That means you have wasted your time. You will come back and repeat the whole semester. They have been checking it here as directly the security meetings. I am sorry, the principal never briefed us on this. I started in this before you came. They have been arranging the principals, the others, the what, they don't brief them. So today, no arranging that the principal, the others have not briefed. They tell that in the security meeting. We are not briefed on this. The supervisors are even effective, they don't get us. That is not the reason you move with the phone. Because the instructions don't come in with anything. Please, they are taking you. They are going to take you, yes. But then you should know that if they want to with the phone, it is you to blame. Because they have told you not to come with the phone. That is the implication of cheating. The rest they will elaborate on that, but the implication is that their results will be cancelled the whole results for the semester. I would have talked to you, but the rest of the principle, they are highlighted. My concern was on the paper codes. I hope you have taken them seriously. Somebody doing research for records here, I think there's 50. Yes. You are doing research. Your paper code is RMS 1206. And these papers are on the same day. So you confuse. Yours is RMS 1206. Research methods. Tunama Sports Group and the Ungura NDK 012. Then this Desire Update Group GBM 213. Research methods and proposals. They will come on the same day. When the error comes to pick those papers, they will be picked together. They are even my deployment time, they are indicated on this. But no with paper. You are going to sit in the same hall but no the papers. So that the results don't get lost. Sometimes I have seen the director and the AR here, they are suffering. They say, my results are not seen. Let me tell you, madam. You know where the problem comes from? You are suffering for a mistake. You are not responsible. It is them. When they have actually entered the paper of paper codes, these papers are kept. They mark and they keep them somewhere because they don't know where to put these parts. So they come to you, my results are not seen. So they have to go back to the containers and where these boys work there and the support staff also suffer a lot. I am working with them. They have to go and unload all the scripts, look for you whose marks are missing. But the problem was yours because you indicated the wrong paper one. God, please emphasize this seriously. Let's take them to avoid the disturbances, to avoid the problems that will arise. Very important. That's also very important. It's raining, but if you're going to be employed by an Indian, the Indian will not tell you that it's raining, so I have excuse. You should keep that. If you have not attended it today, the briefing, the principal you have come, and Madam Mayor over you have come. Take this day very seriously. They are going to come and ask you for the attendance. I've told them to send the messages on WhatsApp to their friends. They will come one day in a week or something. They will ask where are the lists of those who attended during their briefing. So keep them well, madam. Avoid the inconvenience that we don't brief the students. I am very sorry that I'm running away, but I would have loved to be at the end of it. I'm going to wait for somebody coming to complete them. My colleague who have been working with has lost a father, so they are sending me another person, so I have to go and see. Otherwise, thank you so much, Principal, Director, and they are giving me so much.
Thank you, Mr. Wasike. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands once again for Mr. Wasike Daniel. We look freezing. Do we have a DJ for us?
Yes. You have questions? Yes, okay. Let me ask before you run.
In case anyone has a question to ask Mr. You can ask right now. Any questions?
Please ask. I'm directly handling your exams. That's why I had to come. Ask if there's anything you want to know, so that in the future you're not a victim.
It seems like there is no question.
No, we don't want. I am sorry. I don't want to mention this here in presence, but it's a secret. I'll tell you directly at the principal. That's why I'm emphasizing it. It's private. It has to. But let's leave it at that. Because I don't want them to hear about it. But that's why we are here. When you have somebody who is dealing with these issues at national level, you don't take it for granted. There's something I said in this one. We shall share at another time. Yes, please.
Good morning, everyone attending the briefing. And good morning to the staff. My question is, it's about the accounts. Last semester, things were somehow simplified for us. For example, with our new curriculum students, we are not sure of the accounts. So, I was just suggesting or requesting from you, like, they would summarize for us the timetable showing the new curriculum codes and the subjects we're supposed to be doing under old curriculum. Because some of us of the new curriculum, we are getting confused. What are we exactly doing? Because the timetable of Ubteb is so congested in that it consists a lot of papers, which some of us don't do. So how are we going to work on that?
That is very okay. And that's what I emphasized. It went to the ARs before they gave me, but the AR was here. I shared with you, I think you heard. I told him to get this paper codes, subject evidence course for the new curriculum, that is NDKM. The paper code is for certificate year 1 semester 1, indicate. Paper code is for year 1 semester 2, indicate. Then you move to diploma also. Diploma year 1 semester 1, indicate the paper codes. NDKM, but the certificate is NCKM. Then year 1 semester 2, year 2 semester 1. I think we don't have year 2 semester 2 as yet for new curriculum. Then the old curriculum, the same. I think all the curriculum we don't have year 1 semester 1, they are not there. Because we ended. We must be having in the last group thinking. That's year 2 semester. So that one is very easy. Those papers you know here. It's NDK 010, which is media ethics, law and human rights. NDK 011, political science. NDK 012, research methods. Only 3 for the old curriculum. Then the new curriculum, they are going to summarize them for you. Thank you so much.
Observed, Tunama School is my name. Diploma year 2, semester 2. I wanted to be guided on the deadline of submitting our research reports.
The deadline, the rule always is they must be submitted at the end of your examination. So when I conclude the exams, 19, according to my deployment, you are ending on 19. Okay, 16, but officially 19. So after the last paper, you are supposed to submit your report. So that if the AR has enough time for average and submit them, maybe if she delays, she can submit them in early January. But now AR is for your information. Normally after exams, if the officials also go for leave, short leave for Christmas like now, so you go there, you don't find anybody in the office. So that means they need visit something between that 16th and Christmas night. So you must be here and enough to have them ready early January. But for them, they should have submitted before, because the marking is going to be done early January. After Christmas, the marking starts. So have them by around 4th, 3rd, 5th, have those reports ready. In the office, not from them, but in the office. So, generally, by 19th, we must have your report with Madam. Any other question? Hello, thank you so much. We hope that you are going to do the right thing. I've always asked so many questions when I'm attending those meetings. They ask me, some don't know that I teach here at Umcat. And they keep asking, where do you work? Where do you teach? Oh, that's very good. Those two must be happy. I'm not knowing the result of myself, but they must be happy to have you there. Because we are here, we are doing a lot of work for you. That's why I started with the marking. We have issues. Principal, you are not there. We will write badly. That's why sometimes marks get lost. They don't even get question numbers. That is it. So that's why I started with the marking of highlight. They should not indicate the question numbers. So people don't mark their work, or they just move and they go away. Because they are not well ready. All other issues. Thank you so much. Give me a
Thank you, Mr. Wasike. Let's join our hands once again for Mr. Wasike Daniel. Members from behind, we need to pay attention, because this is indeed a useful meeting for you guys. We are privileged to have the directors in the building. They have joined us. So let us join our hands and clap for them for being with us. We are having Mr. Principal with us. We have the academic registrar and the assistant academic registrar. We are having the dean of students. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our agenda. Sorry for Mr. Wasike, but he is rushing somewhere. We have the prayer session, which is done, then the communication from the guild. We shall be having the communication from the guild. Then the apologies from the malpractice students.
We are also going to have the communication from any lecturers around, Then we shall be having communication from the Dean of Students, communication from the accounts, and also communication from the AR, communication from the principal. Then we go into reactions, communications from Director of Finance. Then after communication from Director of Finance, also we have communication from the Director. So that is our agenda. So let me hope the Guild President is ready with his members. But as a speaker, allow me to invite all the council members who are around to come in front and have a word. This being, it might be the final meeting for the year, because we are doing our Ubteb examinations, which mark the end of the year. So, Guild council members around, you can briefly come in front. Ladies and gentlemen, I have more exciting news. We are going to have the awarding of the Cultural Gala certificates. So if you participated, you're going to have your certificate. Guild members around, if they are not ready, allow me to invite the Guild President to come and briefly brief us. Mr. Oswald Edward, you're most welcome.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Ivan, let's clap for him for a wonderful, for the great work he's doing. At this juncture, allow me to first recognize the presence of our dear Director General, Director of Finance, Principal, Academic Registrar, and his deputy, and the deputy, the Dean of Students, Council members, plus the entire House at large. Good morning. Is it good afternoon? Good afternoon. Okay. Thank you for being attentive. You've shown that you are journalists, because you mind about time. Thank you very much. Yeah, at this juncture, I'm not going to talk much, because we don't have time. Allow me to first invite Minister for Education, Umcat, School of Journalism and Mass Communication, year 2024-2025, to first give us a word, because this gathering falls under advocate. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, President. Protocol observed. Good afternoon, members. I stand for the Minister of Education and Cultural Affairs. I'm very glad to be here. First and foremost, allow me to take this wonderful opportunity to thank the Almighty God who has enabled us to be here. It's the briefing day for our Ubteb. I won't say much, but I wish you the very best in your exams. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Vivian. So, I want about the discipline in examination. We registered a number of students called 40. You coped, it was internal, but external, you will face draft. I want to give you my assurance when it comes to external exams. Don't be tempted because there is a bigger repercussion. You understand? Try your level best to revise. Yes, in the external examination, we build up in grade. And Madam Lucas, the entire team, they've been friendly to us. They've been friendly to us. They would allow us to enter the way we want. But when it comes to external, that's Ubteb. Let's mind about what? Let's mind about time. I'm calling. Did you have a? Please. Others. You get. Most especially girls. You hold up inconveniencing us. Yes. You hold up. Yes. You hold up inconveniencing us. This is the time now to. This is our time now to concentrate. Be mindful of your useful. We don't want any inconveniences. Understand? Point noted? Alright. Thank you very much. I want to thank the entire student fellowship with us, but after here, you go outside there and then you start now to jazz. You have your words to do what? To booze, you get? No. Continue with that mentality, continue with that character you got from school. So thank you very much. Allow me to submit. I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands once again.
You're coming at midday or at 11. My dear, don't come late. The people who are going to supervise these exams, they don't know you. In her office, we shall not be here. The people who are going to supervise, we don't know them. We've never seen them. It's like you know, we don't know these people. So kindly, those who have got there before, because they will not allow you to enter for those exams. Also, make sure you come here at 8. By 8:30, you're outside there lining up, waiting to be checked. Then you enter for the exam. Keep time, please. Try to keep time, because you'll be chased away. They will not allow you to enter for those exams. It's not like internal exams, whereby you run to academic registrar and report, Madam Meg has refused me to enter. I've been clearing. You allow me enter, and you come and enter for the 30 minutes. Okay? But with Ubteb, they will not allow you to enter. But before I proceed, who are those in year one? Year one are not here, and you don't know what to do. And last time when we were here for briefing of internal exams, they were also not here. So you're going to do the same things that you did, which are not allowed. So kindly make sure you inform your friends next time to attend. And those who have not attended today, they are going to punish you. It's a punishment not to attend briefing, because this is the beginning of the exams that you're going to sit for. Briefing spelling is the first paper that you're supposed to do. Then the second one is on handwriting. Some of you, last time when we were here, during the briefing of internal exams, I talked about handwriting. I myself, I teach entrepreneurship. There are those things like a hen, oh what, I don't know. You cannot even read what the person has written. My dear, my friends, just know the people who are marking Ubteb that side. They are looking for money. The more papers that you mark, the more money that you get. Now for me, I'll read through, and when I'm not understanding what you've written, I'll just cancel and throw your paper the other side. When they check and it's cancelled, they'll know you've marked. You get it? So make sure you write well. We have those handwriting books that they sell in town. If you were not taught handwriting, kindly, you go to Nasa Road, you buy those books, handwriting books. My sons at home, they have them, nursery. They have them. You can practice handwriting as you're revising. Sure, revise also handwriting. Because yesterday I was marking at night and I was even forced to cancel someone to one number because I was not understanding, you know? So kindly improve on your handwriting, and those are boys mostly. Girls at least sometimes you're smart, but boys you also change. Then the third one is on reading the timetable. Don't follow your friend that Mary told me this. Rosti said we are supposed to have news writing. My friends, you read that timetable. You'll come here when the paper was done in the morning and you run. You come for the exam in the afternoon. And your colleagues will tell you that the exam was done in the morning. Have your personal timetable. Academic registrars are there to help you. Kindly go to them. Tell them to share with you that timetable. I've tried to share the timetable on your platform, but some of you up to now, you're sending me messages even in the night. Madam Mary, what are we having on Monday? Have your personal timetable. Don't wait a colleague to read it for you. Some of you even call in the morning. We were having here internal exams. We were supposed to have graphics theory. Someone came out who was supposed to have video editing. Because I was there at the door, I was asking them, which paper are you doing? Because they were sitting according to the papers. Someone was saying, yeah, I'm doing video editing. I was like, video editing? Is there anyone doing here video editing? And they said, no. Which group is that? Diploma. We are doing graphics. Now you see. So which means you're not even prepared for that paper that you're going to sit for. So have your personal timetable. I know they are there on the notes board, but you have those phones. You go to academic registrar. They are there to receive you. They are there to help you. They will share those timetables with you, and you highlight these people who are supervising those exams, even the ribbonators, because that job I also do it. Since Ubteb started, I've been working with it in ribbonators, monitoring exams. And why those ribbonators come here? They come to look for malpractice. You get it? This person will move out, and for you, you will think that why got the person here with a phone last time. You will think that we don't know these things. We know them. The person will move out and you'll say, this supervisor who is inside here, for her she's taking, writing, attendance. You get it? And you will put your eyes on the supervisor, thinking that the ribbonate has moved out. This person has not gone. He has gone to the window. You get it? Because those are already tricks. He will go to the window for the girls. You come putting on short things. You'll begin opening your thigh. The person is taking pictures of your thigh. You get it? Now, or you remove girls. I'll talk about ladies, most of yours. Instead of you wasting time writing those sheets, read, revise. So you keep it under your breast, your bra, then you remove it. You think the person is not seeing you. Now the person will wait for you. Remove it well. Then the time when you put it in the middle of your answer booklet and the question paper, then you'll come and say, can we share? You get it. You'll feel ashamed that you can even enter with that paper and say to use it. Because it will stay in your bra, and just imagine you did not read. You're there waiting to remove it and use it. But that panic, because you're fearing the person will find you. Don't do it. And you know that have those apps that bring answers. He had it, and he had put it here in the trouser. I could not even forgive this person because they told him I had to take the issue to Ubteb. And what they do is they get you with a phone. Even your phone goes. And guess what? Disciplinary of Ubteb, they don't call you. If your parents are not paying, because some of you say, it's me who is paying, they call your next of kin. Then you'll also be there on the panel. Then they will put Ubteb officials. You sit in front of them because I was there. Even the person who got you cheating also goes, my paper. And they cancelled all, even the ones he did before. And with Ubteb, they always tell us, you don't refuse the student to continue. Because I'll get your phone, keep it, and tell you continue. You will continue thinking that you talk to me and I give you back your phone. You get it. Or I'll take it to Ubteb, but since I've done the paper, maybe they will forgive me. No. They will tell you to go, they will mark it, and they will show you your results that day of disciplinary. Now, just leave everything there. Even your rough work, leave everything there. Even your rough work, because you will calculate. No. And summarize there. Summarize there and cancel. You get it. Is it okay? Some people there are speaking when I'm also talking. That's what principal was briefing last time on writing on question paper. But when we were having internal exams here, those are the issues that we got. So please be careful. You don't know the person who they are going to send here as a regulator or a supervisor. You will punish you. And sometimes, you know why we fight for this? Because they cannot pick that. That's why I was asking to know the year ones who are here. Because they've never got us in that. Now, they will get you, they will want exams. Okay, thank you. I think I can end with... Mr. Watisike, the last one, on the questions. Some of you, if I say attempt 5, you begin attempting 7. You think that I have time to mark all the 7 and again award the 5. I'll mark the first 5 that I've asked. So make sure when you're given the question paper, read through all your questions and pick the ones that you're comfortable with. But if you're comfortable with all the 7 and when I want 5, pick for me 5. Because you will begin with the 5 that you're not so much comfortable with, and you say, maybe even this one I can attempt it, it's what I'll mark. Then the one you know best is the one down. Then you have picked, I beg to submit. Thank you. And success you all in your exam. The exams are on Monday, and Monday not at 10, at 8. Make sure by 8 you're there. Then in 9 you're easy. Okay, thank you.
Let's join our hands together for our Dean of Students. We are seeming to be dormant, and I'm seeing some people are already moving out. But this time around we are having a registration sheet. Whoever has attended, you have both for certificate and diploma. And there is a reason that's why I have kept them. I haven't given them to you yet. Because some of you are already moving out. We shall be signing when we are finalizing. Are we at par? At this moment, we are going to have some people wait. If you were one of those people, kindly move in front and apologize.
No!
supervisors, noise are the same things you will do, and next time noise are the same things you will do, and next time it will be you in front here.
Can we listen? Let's have silence. Yesterday, I happened to be part of the members who witnessed the disciplinary hearing, and some of the judgments that were made or conclusions about the actions. Some of those students were given another chance to come, read it to you, and we will put it on the notes board for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, to keep reminding them.
So that I will be more aware in the future. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to the academic registrar. We apologize for writing on the question paper during examination. Writing this formally to express my sincere apologies for writing my name on the question paper during recent examinations. I fully acknowledge that this was an error on my side, and I deeply regret my actions. I humbly ask for your understanding and kindly request that you consider my apology. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Allen Faisal.
Thank you so much for being obedient. The committee agreed as follows. The committee agreed as follows. 1, those students who adhere to their recommendations as they have done were to be waived on the school fees, not on the fee of doing the paper. Instead of 250,000, they have been waived 100,000. So you will fix the paper in January when the exams are being done. These 3 were involved in, this one was involved in writing on the question paper, as many of you did, but for her, she was caught. For you, you are not caught. Then, these 2, plus another, and they were using it, 3 of them. One boy called Benjamin was to use it, then give it to Tendo, then Tendo gives it to the other one who was the owner of the car. But in the process, they were subdued by our supervisors, and they didn't succeed on that process. Then we have Balinya Stanel. Yeah. Balinya Stanel, after defending himself, he was forgiven by the committee. Kauch Peter was advised to do as this was have done, but I've not seen him. Then his work, the requirements were that she reads the letter by herself, just as this was done. Then, Mulindo Benjamin and I were agreed, entering with summarized notes in the paper, sharing of summarized notes on the examination card, and he took the recorder from Imran. He stole the recorder from Imran, which is meant for Imran's studio, and he admitted it. Yeah, plus other continuous misconduct in the school. The committee recommended that Mulindo Benjamin be expelled from school. So he has been discontinued, and when you trade with him, do it at your own personal decision, but not as one of our students. We value discipline, we value cooperation, and we respect one another so much. We request you, as you enter your Ubteb, be very, very vigilant and careful in anything that you do, because we want to be honored. Several other students who were involved in those malpractice exercises and were not called at the right timing, they will get you. Thank you so much for now. Let's hand over these letters to Leah.
Let me hope you heard very well. Next time you don't follow in the same line. Right now we're going to have communication from the lecturers we have in the building. And allow me at this time to welcome Mr. Ubteb. Most welcome, sir.
Good morning. Good afternoon. For those that have seen me in their class, I teach economics and accounts. But in Umcat, I am the quality assurance manager. What does the quality assurance manager is to ensure quality of all the processes at Umcat. So I'll be watching the processes as well as watching the people and making appropriate recommendations to the board of directors. What I would like to do for you now as my speech is my prayer for you. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, I pray that you keep these people honest, you keep them alert, you keep them functioning as students, especially. I pray a blessing upon those that are in semester 2 of your year 2, that they will all pass. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray. And everybody say,
that clap is not enough for prayer. Someone is praying, we're giving you blessing, clap like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, allow me, it's meant to have be the accounts office, but they are not yet here. But at this time, allow me invite our assistant academic registrar, Mr. Katola Stewart. You're most welcome, sir. Let's join our hands as we welcome him.
Hello everyone. I have little to say, just to tell you success. But I want to pass this information to those who are going to graduate, so that they should be prepared. Remember, you have to submit your research in time, capital color, video live, time. And make sure you visit the academic registrar's office for missing results, so that you'll be a potential graduate. Thank you.
Let me hope our assistant academic registrar has communicated something good, because he has been brief. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands for our academic registrar.
Staff and students, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank God for how far He brought us since the semester began and we are at the end. We give the glory and the honor back to Him. Thank you for that cooperation you showed us when we were doing exams, internal exams, the tuition you paid, those ones who observe good discipline. Thank you so much. People have said all. I don't know what to say, because I think most of them picked through my speech. So I'm just going to emphasize on a few points that they shared with you. You have to be conscious about the examination time and the venue where you're going to sit. Time yourself, members. Have a watch, because they have said that you shouldn't come with mobile phones in the examination rooms. So I suggest that most of you should maybe have a watch on your arm. Always time yourself. Remember to read the instruction on your question paper and the answer booklet. Usually, maybe you can be in a hurry, you want to begin writing immediately. But remember to always read instructions. Another point I observed is the medical part of it. If you know you're sick, please, you should.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands together as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands together as well.
The Director, Judge of Finances, Madam Susan Well, our Academic Registrar, Madam Lydia, Quality Assurance, Madam Kodoy, Dean of Students, Madam Mary, Assistant Head Mr. Katula Stewart. Next month, I'm making 1 year. As the next month, I'm making 1 year as the principal of Umcat from Journalism and Mass Communication. This school is not a joking subject. To be here and lead it, you must be ready to manage very diligent group of people, people who uniform for paying school fees. At least someone who is seated here must have paid something by now. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the initiative to know that it's your responsibility to pay school fees. That's your financial obligation, and it's out of that money that you give us, we make services happen in this school. Also, remind those who write during terminal exams, we don't want to be addressed among others. We want to go back to be addressed as the marking guides. We always used to produce marking guides for other centers. I believe that if you prepare yourself well, read your notes properly, revise, be sober, make it. You will pass. Entering with cheats, notes, and other materials to depend on during examination of Ubteb. We will not only punish you internally, but Ubteb wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed. Flower, can you wake up? Flower, wake up. Flower, wake up. Personal methods to wake up. One pastor was preaching and said, some of you at night you are doing bad things. You are all over town. You left your husband at home. You kept on moving men from one lodge to another. You come, we pray for you. Communication. Family. Being obedient as students. To your life. People who know you, they try to defend you. They will stand with you. Those who know you, they will stand with you. Where does obedience come from? It is our daily interactions. The way you behave to me, the way you behave to members of staff and your friends, communicates volumes. So when opportunity comes for defense, we refer. The picture of you comes in our minds very fast. Remembering how you used to conduct yourself. Even how you respond to your friends on WhatsApp. In the future, you knock in Brenda's office. Immediately she remembers you. She remembers those campus chats you used to comment. And she will tell you, leave your application, we shall contact you. But if she remembers you as a good girl, she will even get out of the seat and hug you and say, oh, I remember you. So let's keep our behaviors up to speed. We must continue being obedient at all times, try to be a good student. The reason why I was telling me about security is because first to Adam is disobedience. Adam disobeyed God. And then me and you, woman, are suffering. That's why even if I tell you, first get me 100,000, it's please, I don't have. Because Adam disobeyed where? God. So obedience is key in our growth and as we progress in our lives. I've spoken more on that because you are headed to home during the holidays when you interact. If possible, get involved in different family activities. Reduce visits. Don't visit relatives without invitations. Be at home. In December, a lot happens, including accidents. But when you are at home, you save yourself a lot, including unplanned expenditure. Plant things that you can harvest after next semester. Plant potatoes. They take 3 months. Plant beans. So that when you go back the next holiday of May, so safety starts with you and remain safe when you are at home. Go to church. Be known that you have arrived at your church. Participate very well. When you do that, God will also give you. I want to go sing on top of other people to come and join us. Umcat School of This is what? I think it's a cultural. Because when God sustains him, adds him more wisdom and knowledge, comes back to us, then we use it, then we grow even more. He has a very big vision for the school. I want us to continue praying for him and the mama who has stood by his side all the time. Let's give a special clap for mama. Institution, and she has always saved most of you. I don't know why you are not the principal, Umcat School of Journalism and Mass Communication. That should be done today. Within today, and then you will be sent the disciplinary, the CP has water. Otherwise, I want to stop here, being that it's just briefing of Ubteb. We have been talking, but some of the things you have done for me, I'll never forget you, is change of attitude about our school. Let's clap for yourselves. So many people have changed on how they look at things. They are now behaving different and positive direction. They are on the positive direction than what I saw when I just arrived here. Most people are now paying school fees with one hand, not with borrows. That's the way to go. Let's remain positive, don't criticize in the streets, but come to the offices and tell us. Speak. At least from the top, you can get someone to confide with and speak what is disturbing you. That way you will survive well. You can't tell me that the whole family of Umcat is bad. Somewhere, if not in the guild council, then in the dean of students, or AR office, principal's office, directors, somewhere you must get where to fall and get assistance. Feel free with us. We are here for you, we are here to serve you. My office is always open to listen to all of you and all the things that you want to be addressed. Last week I passed papers to get your official contacts because we are creating an official WhatsApp group for official communications. Those who did not register, come to my office before you leave and register, because from now we will be posting those communications in that forum only. Then we also captured contacts of your guardians and parents, because we are also creating a WhatsApp for them. This is easier, the process of communications. Don't take it for granted. Come and be part of that so that you are not left behind. I want to thank you once again and wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous year full of joy and happiness and success in whatever you do. Thank you so much. This announcement goes to, if you were part of the hospital yesterday and you were not here when we called others and you have come and read your apology. Then there is Chomwendo Linda. Where are you? Linda? Chomwendo Linda? Chomwendo Linda, where are you? Linda, where are you? I saw you around. Where have you seen them? Make sure you come and see me before you go back after this meeting.
I want to express my sincere apology for my appropriate behavior during the examination, where I was found writing on my examination time. I humbly ask for your forgiveness. Thank you. I remain humble like this.
your apology has been received, and I'm guided that you were considered, your apology was considered, and therefore you don't repeat the paper. You can rectify that, and no longer have who wrote on the question papers. One I'm told wrote her name, another one wrote something. Your apologies were considered, and therefore you have been advised never to do it again, and you not to repeat the paper. Then Peace, Tendo, and Babylon. Tendo, Peace, Babylon, Kauch Peter, you have been advised to prepare for that paper again, and you pay 100,000 before January. And then Cesar George William, John Wendo, Linda, and Jonah. There is one identified as Jonah. Your case is still underway because you refused to appear before the committee. If you don't turn up today, you might be considered for a different decision that can be made by this thing. So I allow you to come after this meeting. You present yourself so that we can schedule your disciplinary hearing before you leave. Thank you so much. Let me stop here. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for our principal. For those who are just arriving, kindly come and occupy the in front seats because you're congested behind there. Kindly inform your members who are not yet here. Have this. You have to sign at the end of this meeting. At this moment, allow me ask you if you have any question so that they can react on that before we have the communication from Director of Finance and the Director of Board of Governors. Any questions? Any questions?
4 hours. Tuesday, on the 10th, we have graphics. It's indicated 4 hours. That is a bit confusing to us. We are used to 3 hours, so they are 4 hours. What does that mean? We are not seeing either it is theory or practical. And none of you, we will not receive the communication from the office in that regard. Are we doing one paper for hours or are we doing 2 papers for hours? The other thing is we have digital journalism as well. And is it by design or it's a mistake? Because also it's not on the paper, so we need to be guided on that. Thank you.
Any other question? Or comments? She will be responding after all communications. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's welcome the person we always plead to when we feel like we are not agreeing with the principal. Our mother. In our language, the mother is called Toto. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our mama, the Director of Finance. Let's join our hands together as welcome her.
afternoon. I'm standing here in two folds. Our accountant, Olive, has been delayed. She had to visit somebody in hospital. But I'll just communicate something small in relation to our office. I think everybody here has visited Olive's office. The message Olive is giving is she will be giving exam cards after this briefing. Today she's giving only those who have registered zero balance. Reason being, a number of us made commitments and we need to look at the commitments and we wait for you to also get to zero balance. My message in relation to accounts is most of us lack integrity. Some of us come and explain, give reasons. Some of us even tell lies. And we even go and drag our parents into these lies for purposes of sitting a paper, and thereafter you know that your plan is just with the paper and get over and done with it. But it will catch up with you. There is only one thing in life, is you can tell lies to everybody else, but you can't lie yourself. It will catch up with you. So, as an institution, this time, we were very flexible and lenient with a number of us, giving some of us an opportunity to tell the truth. But if it is not sustainable, next time you'll come and you'll be saying the same thing and no one will listen to you. We've also noticed some of us receive fees from our parents, and we decide to recycle the fees in a business. Then you reach exam time, the business probably has gone wrong, or for one reason or the other you have not put back the money. Then you come and begin explaining. At the beginning of the semester, it is your parent paying the fees. At the end, I am paying my own fees. Why? Because you use the fees of your parents and now the whole is pointing in your direction. In relation to today's briefing, I would just want to communicate that this time around, we have registered 247 students, and 45 of these are retakers. Fortunate for me, we agreed to do the exercise. I decided to do the exercise myself because we needed to understand what exactly the registration process is like, following the concerns that some of us had. About retakes, what we realized is some of us moved to a next semester without knowing our performance in the previous. Some of us are even in our final semester, semester 4, and just got to know that year 1, semester 1, you have a retake. The onus is upon you to check your performance. This is not a primary school where it's automatic that when you're going home, they give you a report. You need to make sure you check your performance. Probably some of us it's because of the fees-related issues, but you have to make sure you know your performance. Others even graduated and never checked their performance. They come back, they now come for the certificate and transcript. When you print the testimonial, we tell them, you have everything in Ubteb. So please, this time round, we want to move the journey with you that whatever area you have not concluded, you have to make sure you conclude it. One student of country came. She sat Ubteb, I think in 2021, years back. She's come to do a retake. By then, it was one paper, economics and entrepreneurship. You know what it is now? The two subjects have been divided into two. Now they're telling her not to do economics separately, entrepreneurship. She has to pay twice because she did not complete her process at the right time. Make sure by the time you graduate, even Ubteb, you have cleared and done all your papers. The only thing which is constant in life is change. Today, you do those papers. Tomorrow, technology comes and new papers come. What happens? You are left behind. I would also want to communicate that we are happy that there are some students last semester who were caught in malpractice, and this time around they did not involve themselves, which is a process to note that when people are told not to do certain things, they actually don't do them. So for us who have not done it, please don't even try to explore and try. Let's make sure that we get this vice out of our lives because it's not healthy. All those that have missing marks in one place or the other, just make sure that you look at the timetable closely, especially those who are doing retakes, to see when your paper is going to be sat. It will be very bad for you to come and ask, when is my retake, when the retake has already been done. Remember, it's not going to be in your period. You have to check in other papers, not the paper codes or papers that you miss. So the entire timetable then belongs to you. You have to look either in year 1, sem 1, year 1, sem 2, until you see the paper you're supposed to sit. There are those whose practical marks were missing. Yes, you have all the other results, you just have the practical to do. Those ones, please come and see me after here. Because the registration could not happen where you miss, where you retake, because you only have a portion of your exam to do. So you need to come and then we will communicate what happens to you. The last but not least, certificate students who are in our midst, you know that the journey has not ended. You need to prepare for the diploma program. As you sit for Ubteb, make sure you don't get any retake. In January, that you can come and continue your program for the diploma program. We are basically communicating that we are welcoming you back. Don't miss the opportunity to join the January intake group, but you make sure that you have done your certificate program and you have no retakes, that you are promoted to the diploma group. That is my message for you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama, for that communication. At this time, because we are running out of time, allow me to invite the Director, Board of Governors. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands together as we welcome Mr. Charles Kowal.
MC, allow me to talk from here, with your permission.
Okay, it's okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Let me use the mic. It is rare for me normally to come to this trip, but today we prefer to be here. One, because we hold you as a special group. And secondly, we wanted to witness because we were told that some were called cheats, and we didn't know who were they. So we wanted to know who they are. Why? because I personally met some of you and gave you bursaries. And there were conditions on the bursaries. So I wanted to know, are those whom I gave bursaries part of this group? And actually I saw, because quite disappointed. Then 3 were also informed we are supposed to take the honor to give you the certificates for your good performance during the cultural gathering. That is why we're here today. It is a Ubteb timetable, and we are not part of Ubteb. And but since we have been put in it, I will also add what has been said. I want to just talk about exams. That when you go to school, you are being processed to be a relevant citizen. And exams is part of that process to see whether you qualify to go to the next level. And I am happy for those who are here, disappointed part of your training, that some of you have given. And when we watch some of your behaviors here, we say, yeah. So, but we try to help. That's why we try to be tough on you sometimes. For those we pay, we also give up. But we don't want to give up on you, because we have seen a lot of talent in you. Actually, you're very bright students, and you have a lot of potential. But that potential needs to be guided, needs to be kept. Because you are in an age where many of you are living a life where you are listening to friends and you follow their instructions. And as a result, you are making a lot of mistakes which are costing you your future. So try to listen to the instructions that are given to you by the school. Read the timetable. You see, he brought up a very important question. That we are supposed to be doing a theory and a practical paper. But there are specific subjects where we don't see them. What is the guidance? Which I'm sure some of you may not have seen. Maybe because he's mature, he takes life seriously. But that is what you're supposed to behave in life. And what I'm trying to say, even amongst your friends, follow friends who are serious. For us, we normally tell our sons that who are your friends? If somebody is constantly failing in class, that's not your friend, because there's nothing you're learning from him. But somebody who is constantly getting A, if you are a person at B, make that person of A your friend. But you are at C, and the person who is your friend is always at E. What are you doing? And I think that is what is happening within us. And I normally listen to you and watch. And sometimes I feel like calling you as an individual. And even telling you, but you, why are you following this group? Because I see you're better than the rest of this group. You get it? So I wanted just to add that as a strategy, a technique in life for you moving forward. Now, cheating has been said. It has been a problem. And we were getting reports from the field. What is happening with people? They come with certificates, but we don't see Umcat in them. Those who know them, we don't see Umcat in them. And we keep wondering, what is the problem? But eventually, we came to discover that there was a time when cheating had become official in class. Everybody knows, comes in class knowing I I'm going to get the answers in the exam room, which is very good. And we are looking at tomorrow's leaders from you. So I want to thank the team, the principal and the academic registrar, that we have become serious. And we are going to continue being serious. We don't mind getting a smaller number that is serious. That smaller number will market us, and we shall get more serious people come. Because see, when you get, let me use the word, it is not meaning you. You know what chap means? Chap. You know, when you put something in a sieve, the best always will go down. Then what remains up there is what is chaff, which is supposed to be thrown. But which of those is more expensive? It is the one that goes down. Quality. So when you aim at quality, you will only get quality coming to associate with you. But when you bring everybody, you get problems, and it's not everybody where there are problems. And I think it's why we have encountered what we have encountered. People who are constantly rebellious, people who don't want attention, people who, when they come to class, they just want to talk everywhere, and yet you come to class. So, effective, this exam that has happened, we have begun the process. So if you know you are not the serious one, I want to advise you, please leave Umcat, because you are going to fall a victim. I want to tell you that, you know, some say, no, we want numbers, but we want the best numbers, not the bad ones. We have tried to be parents, and that's why we listen to some of you. Some of you have brought your parents to me. Then I look at the mother, I look at the father, and say, but now, this student, does she know what his mother, what her mother is going through? You don't seem to know that. Your parents are struggling for your student. Then you come here, you're just careless of life. But you know that the energy that parent is putting on you is the final energy, especially at the level where you are. I used to tell my students that yes, right now you are attending classes and you are the main subject you want to attend to is that I don't care. That is the main subject in life. I don't care. But when you sit the examinations and the results come, many times the answer is, and I know, because you regret at the end, but it's too late. So right now, all that we are doing here, even us being here, is to try to alert you that please, let us be serious and let us achieve something at the end of the day. So I discovered 3 types of students here. There are those who know what they want, why they are here. And those are the ones who ask relevant questions. There are those who are here under who, because my friend is there. You also come. And those are the ones who have become a problem for us. So we want to eliminate them, so that you go somewhere. If it's with your friend who is here, believe me, you go with your friend. Then so that we can have time for those who know why they're here. Then we have also realized another group of students, because they have been told, you know, whether you like it or not, as of now, and you want to work with data, that the market there, the media, if you have a certificate from Umcat, you easily get a job in the media. So they have learned that, and they are coming here just to get a certificate from Umcat. And in a way, they want shortcuts. I've had cases of some of you who even go to the administrator's town. What can we do? Can I just pay you something and you give me marks? They want marks for free. If you are used to that character, I think it's getting out now. That's why things are getting tight. I want to thank the students who have come here to apologize for what they have done. That is already a sign of moral uprightness. I was influenced, but I have realized it's wrong. But there are those who are hardened. They are sitting there, they are refused to come. And those are the ones I am worried about for our future. You know, we have corruption in the country. We have tried to fight, but where is the source? It's those kind of people. And those are the people who want to take offices, come on, be our leaders, who want to be policemen, who want to be whatever and so on. Please, let us begin to clean our minds now and get focused. I don't want to talk so much because all has been said. I just want to address the second thing about this examination. That is the issue of carelessness. Many of us, I don't know what is happening to your generation. Sometimes I walk through classes, and then you find a student that gets all her notes there, all his notes. You say, but this student doesn't know what he's gone. And tomorrow this student, same student is coming to complain, they have stolen my notes. So let's not be so. The dean has already said it. Follow instructions, read them carefully. And when you're leaving home, look at yourself. Of course, I'm told today is fashion. That is fashion. But the whole society has gone mad, kind of. You're coming with the shorts, trouser. That looks like delivering a cut it. And it is, you come with it. Now I'm seeing madness has even gone to factories. They are manufacturing shoes that are very different. I remember we used to have a student here called, is it Uzibwara? Is it like that? And what does that mean in Uganda? Uzibwara is a problem to raga. And you know what raga is? Raga and reggae music. They are problematic in the way they do things, like they are not connected. So this Uzibwara, very bright student, would come with sandals that are made like this. Then he comes when he's walking like this. And he's coming to class. I used to have problems with him and I would chase him. So he'd come to my class when he has put he leaves the shoes outside there. Now I've seen with these other types here. Why do you go buy shoes that kind specifically? Was that the only one in the shop? But you're wearing them. Please, on the examination day, don't come with them. Because you might be disturbed. Look at the trouser you're going to wear. There are those that have a lot of folds, like you see, those folds here, you may not allow them. See, those folds here. Because that's where you put the whatever. There are those that come with so many pockets. Don't come with a trouser with many pockets. Before, they even used to be serious with the cars. You put, how do you call that? Braids. Avoid that. Jackets, avoid them. All those kind of things. Because these people will not be responsible. You see, when Ubteb come, they take over. They take over. And when you see me as a director walking, I am just walking around, but I have nothing. So don't cry that we have been abandoned by the administration. So we are here telling you and warning you that on that day, it will be another manager, not us again. So, carelessness, avoid it. Your hair, try. I know there is now a passion of madness. When you do the hair, specifically make it sharpened. Even that one, bacteria. That kind of hair, you have to be very, that dress, you see the way bacteria is dressed, you stand up. That is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Come dressed up, like you see this guy with this t-shirt. Is clear. Or like her who is coming in. Then, Yes, and the girl, the brother, they've already talked about. So I am here, and hey, yes, I want to add on. Yeah, the judicial intelligence, you people, with your phones, it has become a problem. You find you've been given work, research to do, you go to artificial intelligence. They do everything, and you submit. Then this fellow has also submitted, the other has submitted the same thing, the same words, and so on. Why are you doing that? Use your intelligence. Try to avoid that, because especially in your research. And now at that time, they will be assessing you. You are not there. That's why we're finding now research is being paid serious because of that. Alright? So I want to take this opportunity also on my own behalf, on behalf of the directors, to first of all congratulate you on reaching this level, and also to wish you success in your examinations. Thank you very much.
Round of applause one more time for our director. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time when we are winding up, the lists are going to start moving. There are those of diploma and certificate. So, if you are in certificate,
What is answer to Msuswa? He asked of video editing, whether it's a practical or a theory. And it's going to be done That's what I say, that you should read your timetable well. It's there, it's here. It's on that December in the morning. Then video editing is a practical. It's a practical. It's a practical video editing.
As the lists are moving, allow me at this time invite our principal to have a brief communication. Most welcome, sir.
Attention. Before I call back director to launch those certificates, because I saw this year almost everyone participated. So many people are going to receive their certificates today. So our director will come, launch one, then you come and pick them slowly without having any pressure. But before I call him, I've been guided to bring to your attention other students who are also, who have been expelled before, so that because we have discovered some of them are misusing, some of their behaviors to paint black our school. And some of you are in the system, you think they are still with us, and you are following their communications. So it's important to get to know them, in that whenever they mislead you, you know that they are not in the system. We discontinued Mukalu Gabriel. Is no longer our student. We also discontinued Chomuhire Desire. She's no longer our student.
we discontinued Senyonga Amos. He's no longer our student. Plus the one whom we have discontinued today called Mulindwa Benjamin. All these students are no longer part of our system, and whoever is dealing with them, you are doing that on your own behalf and not on behalf of the Umcat community. Then we want to remind the whole school about the policy of 75% attendance of lectures. From next semester, we will give 1 week, at most 2 weeks, to start working on our registers, because we have tuned the teaching members that immediately the semester starts, lectures should start. Because when it comes to payment, we pay everyone from day one. Same applies to you. When you are paying school fees, you are accounting for your stay from day one. So we want to appeal to all of you to attend lectures from day one. And when you attend, of those who have attended and those who have missed, the challenge I have is to implement the policy. We will implement it. Please attend. Attend your lectures from the start of the semester to the end. When the list comes out, it was surprising that those who have cleared to 0 are the ones who are not attending, and therefore they missed exams. Now they have been advised to come and do exams in January after being taught through these 2 weeks to 3 weeks online to compensate for the missed lessons. So if you are part of that team and you have not registered, you come and register also to avoid missing out again the January exams. Lastly, Mama welcomed those diploma students who are completing and will be willing to come back, certificate, and will be willing to come back for diploma. In our meeting with top management, we agreed to reduce or to waive some of the payments for those students. You have been our student at certificate level, and you have come back immediately to continue with the diploma. We have waived part of the payments. You come to the office and we tell you what you will be paid. It's so friendly. In fact, too friendly and sweet for you, especially those who have been paying full amount. You will feel the relief that comes along with this kind of arrangement. Thank you so much. I want to welcome the director to launch one certificate, and thereafter the rest of you will come to Academic Registrar's office to come and receive your certificates for participation.
She said that everything I wish for, everything
This certificate is presented to Opono Ronald for the outstanding participation for the cultural gala at Umcat School of Journalism and Mass Communication, which was held on the 13th October 2024. Where's the photos?
When I was a little girl, my grandma told me that I could be just anything that I wanted to. When I was a little girl, my grandma told me that I could be just anything that I wanted to. She said that everything I work for, everything I wish for, everything I look for, it is right in front of me. Everything I work for, everything I wish for, everything I look for, it is right in front of me. And she said,
This one is for Mungula Andrew. This one is for Namgere Gloria. This one is for Kagoya Isabella Desire.
Thank you. It was a random selection. I didn't win in any order. It was just a random selection. Then the rest of us participated. I know we are not with the principal. What are you suggesting? What about now? Wonderful director. Wonderful director. Yes. Now, I always tell you, when you have a suggestion, you don't say, because God is listening to you.
Yeah.